ready, cause this ain't funny. My name's Amy Z and I'm about to make money. Hi everybody, it's me again, Amy from the Zula Mercantile, and today we're gonna do a sorceress video. I was out there sourcing things for my eBay store and my Poshmark. Gosh, we went to this estate sale and we found something we've been looking for actually for years. As you know, we have a dog. His name is Winslow, and we've always had dogs and we'll always have dogs. So we have always wanted to have our own dog wash in our home. And we had plans to buy one at one point, but they're really expensive. So then we were going to build one, and then that didn't, you know how that kind of thing goes. So they had a dog wash at this estate sale, and on the way there, we decided, okay, we're not gonna pay more than $500 for this thing. And sure enough, we saw it, and it was $475, and then, you know, of course, plus tax. So we'll just round it out to $500. So it was exactly what we wanted to spend. They retail for $1,500, going up to $2,500, depending upon all the features. And this gal, she was a professional dog groomer, so it is a great dog wash, and as we speak, my hero is hooking it up in the unfinished part of our basement. So this is a exciting weekend for us. There's a picture of it over here if I haven't shown it already. So we got that, and then I looked around the rest of the estate sale and I found such great things that I will be able to completely pay for that dog wash with just what I got at the sale. So I want to tell you all about those things as well. So here we go. First up is let's see. Okay, I'm laughing because it is a weird thing, and I love an oddity. And if I see an oddity at a sale, I'm going to buy it. So this, here he is. It's a wolf, and it could be a coyote. Tell me what you think in the comments. Is he a wolf or a coyote? Look, even his teeth in there, and it has real hair. It's very soft. And he was just $5. I can't find anything like it. I actually have another one listed that's a kangaroo with a joey in the pouch. I am probably going to shoot for like $30 on him and just kind of see what happens, but I had to pick him up because it's such a weird thing to find. So they even had a life-size, a real coyote taxidermied, which I didn't want anything to do with that. So I got that one. So we'll start out with about $30 for that find. Next up, we have these decorative tiles, which I've sold before. It looks like the resale price on things like this have gone down a little bit. This one here is by Earth Tones, and you can hang them on the wall as well, or you can use it like a trivet, but it's really cute. It's their Day of the Dead dog. Like I said, this lady is a dog groomer, so there's a lot of dog things there. And this one is a Southwestern pattern, but the value has gone down on them. I have sold them for around $30 in the past, but this time I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit lower. They go from like $10 to $20 for each of these, so but still not terrible. I did only pay $3.46 for each of those. Okay, and next up, the tiniest Kachina doll you've ever seen. And he's pretty, or she maybe is pretty neat. There's a baby on the back, a papoose, if you will. But it's actually signed, and it is a Hopi, real deal Cochina. Gosh, I guess he's like 2 inches tall. I did only find one comp for one this size. So I'm hoping kind of for the $30 range. One did sell as best offer down from $35 recently. So tiny little guy, he's cute, or girl, I'm not sure. Next up, let's see here. Okay, she had West Highland Terriers, so of course this was very fitting in her home. This is a Danbury Mint. Cute little statue. It is titled Bad to the Bone, which makes sense. It's on the back of his vest there too. This one, okay, so there's not very many of them out there, so that's great for me. Paid $5.46 for him. One recently sold that was actually a boxer, which I thought was really fun. Boxer girl. It sold for $32, but then there's 3 others listed, and they're all listed for over $100. One exactly like mine, the Westie, is actually listed for $190. So that might be shooting a little high. I'll go lower than that. But I can't lose when I only paid $5.46 for it. So, okay, another one for $5.46. This is from the Painted Ponies line, and this guy is called Warhorse. And I've actually sold this one a couple of times before, so I just picked it up, didn't even look at the recent comps on it because I know it'll sell. looks like right now, well, in the past, when I've sold them, I've had the box and everything. So they did sell for like 35 to 40. Looks like without the box, I probably can only get like 25 for them. But again, I've never had trouble selling the painted ponies. So that'll be a good one. Okay, and then the next ones are, these are the money makers, the surprising money makers too. I'm gonna hold them up one at a time, maybe two at a time. I trust myself. Okay, so see, these are coyotes, maybe wolves. And they are made out of polymer clay. Look at the detail in these. They even have paw prints on the bottom. So cute. And the artist is called John Stewart Anderson, actually. So I got 3 of the coyotes, a little family of coyote. Really cool. And then I also did get 2 cats, 2 different sizes. Now, I couldn't believe it when I pulled up the comps for these. Actually, so I saw there was 5 in this curio cabinet, and I just kind of pulled up the artist's name, and right away I was like, I think I'm gonna buy all of these. They were just $3.46 each, and it looks like, let's see, the cats. Oh my gosh, the cat. One recently sold for $175. There's one I sold for $100, one for $132, and one for $175. So seriously, I have 2 cats. Of course, they're different sizes, so I would expect to get more for the bigger one. But we'll see how that shakes out. But hello, they're tiny. And then for the coyotes, they're really actually, in this pose, they're very hard to find. There are some other wolf coyote types that were standing up, but these are old. They are actually all dated 2004 on the bottom, next to the artist's initials on the bottom. So I'm thinking maybe these are harder to find in this position. So I am going to aim high on these. I did find one that sold like this, and it's the smaller one for $100. So maybe my 3-pack here could get me some really good money. So I'm excited about these. So keep that guy in mind, John Anderson, and the John is without an H, just Jon. So if you see something with intricate polymer clay designs, definitely take a look at it and see if it is John Anderson. So these are the winners for the day for sure. Next up though, I do have a couple of more. I'm saving the weirdest one for last. But this cutie, it's like a pulled glass. Look at his face. Hello. He's just pretty cute and definitely vintage, the style of him. I just liked it. And he was $3.46 as well. So I decided to pick him up. I really have no idea how much I can get for him. I can't find anything like it at all. So obviously it's very rare and worth thousands of dollars. So enough said about him. And for our last piece, the pièce de résistance, I was in the closet there and I saw this cane leaning up against the wall, and look, it's a bison head. Very cool. It's super heavy. Like this is solid brass. And then there's a buffalo nickel in the side of it, and I thought that's really cool, and it's only $5, so I picked it up with tax, $5.46. And then it wasn't even until we were checking out in line and Jonathan noticed that it says this. I don't know if you can read it. I'll read it to you here. It says, a Ross Taylor original made from the reproductive organs of a buffalo. So this is, it's a buffalo phallus, and it has a rubber tip on the bottom. It's very sturdy. I don't know how they make them. I can't answer any of your other questions like that about it, but it's very cool. I'm really glad I picked it up for just the $5.46. It looks like I can probably get $100 for it. There's not currently one listed right now that has the bison head on it as well. The one that's out there right now, I think it has a deer head or horse head on it or something. So, which I don't know why it wouldn't have buffalo head, because this is a buffalo. So keep your eye out for these too. Something that you don't know until you actually read the little ditty on the side of there. So that is it. That's what I got. So I spent $56.58. Like I said, the dog wash did cost us $500. The total, like when I add up all those numbers that I gave you, being on the conservative side, it does add up to $780. So let's take out the $56.58, puts me down to $723.42 minus that $500. I still even have $223.42 to either put in my pocket or to reinvest and go out there and find some more cool stuff. Hopefully I can find some more of these guys because that was really cool. So if this didn't encourage you to get out there and find some good things, I don't know what to tell you, but get out there. Also get some things listed this weekend. I think people are home shopping because it's just so cold everywhere. Actually, right now here it is -8 degrees. So I'm in my little cozy basement office and I'm just going to work for the rest of the day. And hopefully I'll make some good money too. So I'll see you next time. Get out there and get some sourcing done.